Howdy and welcome back to East Texas Now. My name's Hannah Johnson. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're wearing green out there and hopefully there's no hard pinchers that you run into if you're not wearing green. But hey, I'm not alone right now. We're talking about many things going on across East Texas, including an event you might want to put on your radar. If this is something that's interesting to you or maybe someone you know, send them to our website. We'll have more details on this coming up shortly. But Living Alternatives is putting on a tennis and pickleball tournament. It's going to be later this month. It's meant to raise funds for its ministry. But today we're talking to a few folks who are helping make it all possible. We're joined now, and I'm going to bring up them and their camera and their mic. We have Stephen Settle, Community Development Director for Living Alternatives, and Chris Singer, left, right, the Assistant Tennis Coach at TJC. Y'all are helping put all this together. Walk me through what encouraged you to do so.
Well, one of the main reasons we started this tournament, which was 30 years ago, we're actually celebrating our 30th year this year, was just to have a fun community event. I think the Hope Open really has a legacy of being an engaging and fun time for the community to come out, whether you play tennis or pickleball or you just want to come and spectate. It's always been a real exciting event for the community. And then the bonus is that whenever you come and play and support the event, you're also supporting a great ministry of Living Alternatives.
Chris, how did you get involved?
So I've been involved in this tournament. This is my 17th year, actually.
Okay.
And it started working at the Tyler Tennis and Swim Club, which is kind of the original host and kind of the founding club for this tournament. And then I ended up working there, and then just got involved with the tournament and just never stopped. It's kind of become a passion of mine, kind of tournament directing and running the event. So this year the tournament's being held at the Tyler Racket Club. Which is used to be the Tyler Tennis and Swim Club, but they've relocated out there and have rebranded. And so I'm still just running the tournament, just out using their facility.
So you had mentioned that this has been going on for years and years, Stephen. How have you seen this really benefit Living Alternatives?
Oh, in so many ways. The first I'd say is it really is a great way for the ministry to interface with the community, really getting to rub shoulders with the people that make the ministry happen. And so there's that aspect to it. And then, like we said, it is a charity fundraising event. So all the funds raised by our generous sponsors, even the people that are playing through their registration fees, all that money is going back to help the nonprofit of Living Alternatives. So this is how one of the many ways that we're able to keep the lights on for the ministry.
So how has this changed over time? I mean, I'm sure y'all have been in this organization for some time. How have y'all seen this grown, evolved, specifically for the tournament?
That's a great question. Well, I mean, you've been involved the longest.
So I think one of the biggest evolutions of this tournament is the addition of pickleball. I mean, I think we can't deny that. It used to be solely just a tennis-only tournament all those years, and we filled time with silent auctions. We've done different ways to just kind of create involvement. And then this year, though, what we're kind of doing a little bit different. We added pickleball, I believe, 6 years ago. So it's been quite a while, but it's really taken off now. And so with the addition of pickleball, and then we've added some more local, like exhibition type events using the TJC men's, women's tennis teams this year to come out and put on kind of some exhibition events for us Friday night at our kickoff. And so adding little elements along the way have just kind of allowed the community to get even more involved.
Now, I know this is also a tournament for adults, but also kids as well. What is the format like? Is this like a bracket style? Walk me through that process.
Yeah, so the terms are set up junior divisions and adult divisions. Pickleball is only adults right now. But juniors are allowed to play in pickleball in a particular open division. So, but as a whole, all the kids sign up through their age divisions, and so they'll sign up in the 12s or the 14s, and then it's put into just one bracket seated based upon their rankings and level, and they send in some seating information. And adults are the same; they're broken into age groups and also playing levels.
Now, for folks who want to get involved, is there like a need to register in advance? I'm sure to like kind of get an idea of how many people that are going to be involved. How do they do that?
Take this one?
Yeah, you can go to, it's really easy. You can go to hopeopen.org, and you can't miss it. There's a big register here button, one for pickleball, one for tennis, and then a separate one for juniors. And registration is closing this Friday, the 20th, so you want to make sure and get in on that while you can.
So, making sure we follow that deadline. When is the actual tournament?
March 27th, 28th, and 29th. So not this coming Friday, but the next Friday.
There you go. We have the poster up on our screen right now. We also have the location where you can go to take part. Again, that's the Tyler Racket Club, where you can see it's 2767 Oak Creek Boulevard in Tyler. Again, Friday and Sunday. The enrollment opens. Help me out. Is this opens Friday 27th?
Yeah, so the registration deadline is Friday the 20th.
Okay.
A week later, Friday the 27th, the tournament starts with our opening ceremonies on Friday night at Tyler Racket Club, and then the tournament will conclude on Sunday.
Got it. Okay. Now walk me through each day's events, because I know y'all got a lot going on. Y'all have spread this out through multiple days. Walk me through Friday specifically.
Well, Friday is really exciting. It's kind of our kickoff time, our opening ceremonies, and so what'll happen is at 5:30 we open up the registration table where players can come get their swag bag, which is one of the cool benefits of this tournament. You're going to get a really nice bag. You'll get a free event T-shirt, lots of donated items from our event sponsors, and then at 6 we begin our opening ceremonies. And then at 6:30 is our dinner. So it's really great for our players that come and be a part of the Hope Open. Your meals are covered for the whole weekend. Dinner Friday night, breakfast and lunch on Saturday, breakfast and lunch on Sunday. And so that's a really cool aspect of the tournament. But Friday night is all about celebrating the tournament, the players, the sponsors. And then, Chris, you want to share a little bit about what's going to happen that night?
And so that's the kind of the meat of what goes on behind the scenes with running the event and the things that the players get. But when it comes to actually playing the events, on Friday we'll play singles pickleball. So only all the singles events will play on Friday. And then for continuing with pickleball, Saturday will be the men's and women's doubles, and mixed doubles will play on Sunday. And then in regards to tennis, we won't play any matches Friday for the tournament. But all singles and doubles and mixed will begin on Saturday, and they'll conclude on Sunday as well. And then Friday night, being our opening kickoff, with those opening ceremonies, once those conclude is when we're going to have that exhibition event with Tyler Junior College out on those first 2 courts, and we'll put on they'll be able to put on just a good, fun, little entertaining game we're going to play. We're actually going to host something really fun this year called Tennis Bingo. So you're not going to want to miss out on that thing, and come out and see how that works and what that's all about. It'll be a lot of fun.
So that's a secret, and wait to see what happens.
It's a secret to see how that thing goes. It's pretty much a chance for the community can get involved. They can purchase a bingo card and watch the matches play, and then based upon certain shots that are hit or errors that are made, there's kind of fun, goofy things along the way that you can mark off on their bingo cards.
So a fun
as these things
game
happen.
of chance.
So one of the college players hits a between the leg shot or hits an ace. One of those fun things that'll be on the bingo card, and they can scratch them off. And we have some TJC gear and swag to hand out to them for all of our bingo winners Friday night. So it'll be fun. It'll be a really neat event and twist to the tournament this year. We haven't done before.
You've never done that before.
Haven't done it. It'll be great.
I want to go back to the conversation about pickleball, because you even said that, like, this is something that has really grown over time and really taken off in popularity. Y'all got ahead of the game. What was it? Y'all 6 years ago, y'all introduced it.
Yeah.
What encouraged you to do that, or did you see this coming? This wave of people wanting to play pickleball?
Well, Chris is an avid pickleball player.
So I got. I was involved at the Cascades Country Club when pickleball we added to the event, and so being just in the club world, we knew pickleball was coming down the pipeline a little bit well ahead before it became very popular, and so just knowing it was coming was really fun event. So tennis pros jumped all over it to bring it onto the tennis facilities and courts, and so it was just another layer to add to offerings. And so just knowing it was coming down the pipeline and what was kind of happening with it, we decided to go ahead and be the first event in the area to throw it into the tournament, and we did, and it's just taken off.
Yeah.
Do you think this gives more accessibility to folks who may not be interested in necessarily tennis but want to get involved?
Most definitely, yeah. It's
Okay.
There's a lot of players in pickleball that either just can't play tennis any longer. They used to play. It's kind of hard to cover the larger area of a tennis court, or pickleball, you can pick it up relatively easy. It doesn't take as long to master as tennis does. So a lot of people are enjoying pickleball because everyone can play and get involved really right from the beginning. And even when it comes to tournaments, you can jump right in and have some success.
So no pickleball for the kids just yet. Is that something that you're looking at later down the line? It could be another edition next year. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think when pickleball, it's starting to grow a lot, as I think most people know. And so we'll add it as soon as I think it starts to become more involved in the school system, and there's a lot more kids that are getting involved with it. So it's not on the short-term radar just yet, I don't think, but we do offer, like I said, an open event in pickleball in which the kids and anyone can join that one. So they do have an opportunity to play if they want to.
If there was one thing that each of you got to pick out of the entire weekend that you're most excited about, whether that's, getting to show this to, everyone involved, what would it be?
I think for me, one of my favorite things is that weekend is just filled with so many exciting things between watching the different matches, but also just having that sense of community. There's family members and friends of players that come out, and so it really just this camaraderie of watching this sport. But at the end of the day, also being able to tell people a little bit more about the ministry that they're supporting, and that they're not just there to play tennis, they're supporting a great cause too. So I think being able to communicate that with people, get to rub shoulders with people that may not be familiar with living alternatives, is definitely an exciting piece of the weekend for me.
I think I'm going to cheat. I'm going to have to say two. I can't decide. So first, tennis bingo, as I mentioned. I think that's going to be a really fun thing Friday night. But then one thing we've offered in this tournament, which is unique to it as well, is parent-child event. So father-son, mother-daughter. And so it's a fun event that allows things like that to occur. And so that's always a memorable event for family to see them come out and play together.
I want to go back to Living Alternatives. What is the mission for the organization? I feel like we need to show some love there as well. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, so Living Alternatives has been serving the East Texas community since 1982, and we're a ministry that helps men, women, and families experiencing an unexpected or unplanned pregnancy. So we offer all of our services for free, and that's everything from pregnancy testing to ultrasounds to a 1.5-year-long parenting mentorship program, state licensed adoption services, and even a home for mothers to live while they're pregnant and even after the baby is born, all completely free to the clients.
That's a lot of different services. You're like, you want a family? We'll give you a family.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. How much success have you seen from this fundraising program? I mean, surely it's working. You've been doing this for so long.
Absolutely. I think, the fact that we are celebrating 30 years goes to show that this tournament is a huge piece of the organization. Like I said, it is a really good touch point with the community. We get to rub shoulders with so many great and incredible people. Also to the donors and sponsors of the event. They've been with us for a long time. People organizing the event like Chris for 17 years. So it just has this rich history and rich legacy. And so at this point, the money that's raised is like a cherry on top. It's just become such a great community and a great time to share more about the ministry. And at the end of the day, it also brings funds in. So it's just a win-win all around.
So let's go through it one more time. The when, the where, the deadlines, everything that we need to know.
Okay, well, it's happening March 27th, 28th, and 29th at Tyler Racket Club. And there's been some confusion around that. Previously, Tyler Athletic and Swim Club. They just changed the name recently. So at Tyler Racket Club, the deadline to register is this coming Friday, March 20th. Chris will be very thankful if you could all register by the deadline. and that would be super helpful. And did I miss anything else?
I think that's pretty covered.
Yeah, y'all did a great job making sure you register by that deadline. Chris will get you. There you go.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you both for coming in, Steve and Chris. We
Thanks
can't
for
wait to
having
hear
us.
more about it.
Appreciate your time.
All right, of course.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment.